On to other international updates now. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in Turkey for talks focused on establishing stability in Syria after clashes between forces backed by the U.S. and Turkey erupted in the north. He met with his Turkish counterpart Hakan Fidan today. Blinken met Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan on Thursday after visiting Jordan on his first trip to the region since Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's government was ousted on December the 8th.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived in Turkey for talks focused on establishing stability in Syria. Blinken met Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan at Ankara's Esenboga airport after visiting Jordan on his first trip to the region since Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's government was ousted on Sunday. Erdogan and Blinken discussed the latest developments in Syria, with Erdogan calling on the international community to work together for the reconstruction of institutions in Syria. Erdogan also told Blinken that Turkey would take preventive measures in Syria for its national security against all organizations it deems as terrorist. The G7 leaders will meet virtually on Friday to discuss the momentous changes underway in Syria, where the interim government has vowed to institute the rule of law after years of abuses under ousted President Bashar al-Assad. Leaders of the Group of 7 Democratic Powers said they were ready to support the transition to an inclusive and non-sectarian government in Syria. They called for the protection of human rights, including those of women and minorities, while emphasizing the importance of holding the Assad regime accountable for its crimes. The country's constitution and parliament would be suspended during a 3-month transition period. After the fall of Assad's government, Syrians flocked to the infamous prisons where the Assad regime is estimated to have held tens of thousands of detainees. Meanwhile, Blinken said that the United States is working to bring home an American citizen, Travis Timmerman, who was freed from prison earlier in the week. The Syrian leadership said it was ready to cooperate with Washington to look for U.S. citizens disappeared under Assad, including on an ongoing search for U.S. journalist Austin Tice, who was abducted in 2012.
In terms of an American citizen who was found just today, I can't give you any details on exactly what's going to happen, except to say that we're working to bring him home, to bring him out of Syria and to bring him home. But for privacy reasons, I can't share any more detail than that at this point.
Jordan also announced it will host a Syria crisis summit on Saturday that will include foreign ministers from numerous Western and Arab nations as well as Turkey. Bureau Report, DD India.